If you're still knitting heavy winter sweaters in July, you're missing out on the lightweight summer patterns that are absolutely taking over Ravelry right now. Welcome back to Ignite Your Inner Artist. I'm Arletta, and this is your July Hot Right Now Ravelry Roundup, where I dive into the patterns that are trending, the ones everyone's talking about, and the summer knits you'll actually want to wear. Today I'm covering the lightweight shawls that are perfect for summer knitting on the go, the breezy tees that are dominating the trending page, and a few always present popular patterns. If you love discovering what's hot in the knitting world before everyone else, make sure to subscribe because I do these roundups every month. As usual, my computer right down here with the listings, so that's where I'll be looking if I'm not looking at you. First up, we have the Scarlet Cardigan, a petite knit pattern. It is DK weight. It uses 1,417 yards up to 2,244 yards. So it does use quite a bit of yarn, and it ranges between an extra small all the way up to a 5XL. So it's quite size inclusive, which is great. It is a drop sleeve. It's oversized, so it's got a lot of positive ease in it, right? It says it's a drop sleeve and a regular sleeve. It's done top down V-neck, and it looks pretty. This is one of their brand new patterns. It's June of 2025, so it just came out, and so it's only got 11 projects, but it is in 286 queues. Petite knit is very popular. She's popular for a reason. I like this one. I like the detailing down the back and on the shoulders there. Gives it a little bit of zhuzh there, but it's kind of a basic cardigan, but it does have that little extra detailing if you like that. Next up, in the garden, it is a tee that is designed by Jessica McDonald. Light fingering weight, uses 861 to 1,812 yards, ranges between 35¼ inches and 64 inches at the bust. So it's got a good range there as well. It comes with a chart and a written pattern. It's got quite a bit of positive ease in it, which I really like. I love the little motif down there at near the bottom there. That's really pretty, I think. I had an iced London fog that I made, but there's no longer any ice in it. It melted right away, so it's a little warmer here than normal. It's $9, and it's done top down, cast on for the back neck. Increases are worked to shape the shoulders. After completing the back yoke, then the stitches for the front are picked up from the back shoulders. Simple shaping creates a crew neckline. So if you like crew neck, that would be one for you. I'm not particularly fond of crew necks, which I am wearing one, but not particularly. That's not my go-to. It is cropped, but I would imagine that you could easily make that longer. So for those of us that have a little something we need to hide down there, our tummies can get a little big. And anyway, so yeah, this one looks really neat. Its skill level she puts down as an easy plus. So this might be good for people that are just starting maybe to work color work. That might be it. This one I really love. I was at knitting group last night, and I was showing this to people. Our local yarn shop is having a summer top along, we're calling it, and I was thinking that this might be one that I would do for it. It is the Toplin Shirt. It is light fingering weight, ranges between extra small to 5XL, so it does have quite a few sizes there to choose from, of course. It is 957 to 2,187 yards of yarn, but I think it's just beautiful. It's brand new, out June of 2025, and it's designed by Kadri, I think it's pronounced. I'm not sure. I apologize if I got that wrong. But it's got a lot of eyelets done in there. It's got a lot of positive ease. It's kind of boxy, but because it's got that, it's so light, that yarn, I think it looks like it flows really well. It just looks comfy, but at the same time, it looks a little dressy. And I like the back is, I'm not sure exactly what you call this neckline. It's not really a boat neck, kind of is a boat neck because it's a little wider. And then in the back, you can see it goes down quite a bit. And I just think it's gorgeous. So that is definitely on my to-do list. Next up, we have a shawl or wrap. It's called the Delaware Drift Wrap, and it is a worsted weight. It's designed by Jinx Made. It has uses between 586 and 640 145 yards of yarn, obviously one size, but you can adjust it however you want to. It's $4.99 on Ravelry. There's also a note here that it looks good, but the Delaware Delaware Drift wrap is a rectangular wrap. Features 2 complementary stitch patterns, new wave lace, and a gently offset mesh. The lace section is provided with both written and charted instructions, making the pattern accessible to all sorts of people, hopefully everyone. It is really good, she says here, for the adventurous beginner looking to explore lace in a structured and manageable way. Worked flat with garter stitch edges, so I like it. It looks really nice and light and would work well going to the beach. I have another month coming up of hosting at a state park here in Washington that is right on the water, and so that would be a good one for that. Next up, we have another shawl. It's the circular shawl in traditional lace. It is light fingering weight. It's 130 centimeters in diameter, which comes out to about 51 inches in diameter, so just over 4 feet. It's free. There's a PDF download in the listing, and it's really very pretty. It's not my cup of tea, but if you really like kind of that traditional kind of vintage look, this might be your piece to try. Next up is another wrap. This one is called the Row Crescent. It's by Natasha Silas, and it can be used for any gauge, and it uses between 400 and 2,000 yards of yarn. It's done top down. It's crescent shaped, and it's got a written pattern, and it's just a real simple shawl pattern that can be made, she says here, with any yarn, any gauge, any size. So even using the sample in the picture, she used 100 grams of fingering weight sock yarn and a 6 needles. So, and it ends up being, the sample is 72 inches by 12 inches. So it's a good sized shawl. This one, again, I think this is really pretty. I love the detailing on this one. This one is called Arisu. It's by Svetlana Volkova. It's an older pattern. It's June of 2018. It comes in English and German. It ranges between extra, extra small and extra, extra large. And it is sport weight. It's $6, and it's kind of cropped and boxy, has a V-neck, which I like that, and it has a really nice lace hem, and it's got some detailing up at the top there too that is kind of nice. It's worked from the bottom up, and it's got short rows in the shoulders for shaping. I really like that one. I will keep it in mind for when I'm a little more advanced and I'm able to kind of tweak patterns as I need to and modify them as I need to. Next up, we have Blouse 3. It is by Tina Rousing. It comes in English and Danish. It is 2 lace held together for light fingering weight. It comes in 3 sizes, and it is currently $9.89. And uses Intarsia, which I haven't done Intarsia yet, but if you want to try Intarsia, or if you like it, you've done it and you like it, this might be a new one for you. It is a brand new pattern from June of 2025 here, and she uses 2 lace held together for light fingering weight yarn. It's done from the bottom up, which, besides the fact I'm not ready for Intarsia, bottom up I'm still not quite ready with, because I like the idea of being able to lengthen things, and kind of freaks me out working from the bottom up. I'm not ready to go without the net yet. But it's in a garter stitch with squares in different colors. Front and back are worked separately and then sewn together at the end. The blouse has a small slit in each side, and the sleeves are worked back and forth and then sewn onto the body. On the front piece, a button placket is worked, and a small rounded neckline is worked at the end. It's kind of cool. I'm not particularly fond of the colors, but I really like the idea of color work. I'm looking forward to getting more into it and being able to play with color a bit. Next up, we have a pair of socks called Socks Time. It's by Olya Kilic, I think it's pronounced. pronounced. The pattern is in English. It's a free Ravelry download, fingering weight, and it's a pretty simple sock pattern that she's designed to use stripy or variegated yarn. And she does know that it's not a fully detailed pattern, that the PDF includes a chart and brief instructions to guide the project. So keep that in mind when you are doing that. It is brand new, June of 2025. It has 3 projects currently with 97 in the queue. So that might be one, since it's not fully detailed, it gives you a little bit more room to play with. The next one is a wrap. It's called Tuch Klara by Dana Finke or Finke. It's English and German. It's a free Ravelry download, fingering weight. So this would be one if you have some fingering weight that you need to use in your stash. And it has a chart. It's got I-cord edging. It's worked flat, rectangular. It's got a written pattern as well as the chart. And it says for the scarf, you only need 50 grams of yarn. Doesn't need a lot. So if you do have that stash, go ahead and grab it. Another shawl. This one, this month is really shawl heavy. I think it's, lots of people knitting on the go, lots of being able to, wear your shawls while you're out, like for an evening walk or something like that when it's a little cooler. So this next one is called the photography shawl. It's an older pattern from December of 2021 that has made a reappearance. It comes in 3 sizes as well as being able to customize it. It's a $7 and it is DK weight. And I really like this one. It has a couple of different textures to it that are really neat. It has a chart, it has written patterns, I-cord, it has a photo tutorial on it, reversible, it's got ribbing, it's got lots of different little things to it. But I think that the different textures to it make me like this one. I'm not a big shawl person just because I used to work in a prison. I like to have my hands free, and having a shawl can be somewhat cumbersome. It's my paranoia strikes at will. But I like this one because of the variety of textures and whatnot with it. I think it gives it a little more interest. Next up is Stray Cat, another shawl. This one is fingering weight. It comes in small, medium, large, extra large, and it's got some lace work on it, which I think that lace work is really pretty. It's crescent shaped, one piece, $7 American, and she says in the listing that anyone who posts a picture of a finished Stray Cat shawl posing as a cat to the Stray Cat photo gallery thread will get a pattern of their choice from her Ravelry store. There's a little bit of motivation for you if you need some inspiration. That's it. It's designed by Christina Villamite, I think is how you pronounce that. And she also has an ebook here that has 8 patterns for $24.75 that you can download there from that same listing. But it's worked from the neck down, starts with just a few stitches and then shaped so that it'll stay on your shoulders conveniently even before blocking. It says yarn suggestions are based on recommendations of test knitters who work the shawls from those yarns. So if you look at the different pictures, you can see different yarns were used. So give you a little idea of how that works. Next, we have the Cumulus Tee. This is another reemergence. It's a petite knit sweater from September 2019. So this one's been around for a while. It's light fingering weight. It's currently $8.23 American, and it goes from XXS to 5XL. So it does have a wide range of sizes on there. And it's a pretty basic tee. I mean, there's not much that is, I'm not sure how to say this without sounding like I'm diminishing it, because I'm not. I think it's very cute, but it's a very basic tee. It doesn't have a lot of detailing. It does a little bit, on the raglan sleeves and whatnot. But I like it. It's cute. It would be good for just a basic in your wardrobe for keeping handy. We have a new Rebecca Clow tee. It's called Staffin Lite. It is DK weight with 2 fingering weight held together to form DK. It has 13 sizes. It's about $9.98 American right now. The prices may be different what's on the screen versus what you find in the listing, because I noticed that the value of the dollar has changed quite a bit since last month. Some of the prices on a couple of these that are repeated patterns from previous months have changed, good 20-30 cents in a month. So just note that the price on the screen may not be accurate. And so the Staffin Lite is a lighter gauge version of the Staffin pattern. The pattern includes a sweater which has short and long sleeve options and a vest. The pattern comes into gauges DK weight and fingering weight. And then there is a link for the worsted weight one as well, if you're looking for that. It's raglan construction. Vest is worked first by knitting the back, then picking up for the fronts, and finally joining in the round. This one again is at first glance, it's pretty basic, but I like the texture on this one. It's got a lot of texture to it, which makes it much more interesting to me. But I'm a magpie. I like shiny objects. And next up is Thelma. It is a sweater designed by Natasha Hornby. It's fingering and lace weight held together to make sport weight. It's got 8 sizes. It's currently $10.44 American. It's a cardigan companion to Louise, forming a modern twin set that's anything but traditional, with an open front and fluid drape. It's done in the round, positive ease. It uses a provisional cast on, selvage, short rows, top down, and of course work flat. So you got the sleeves are worked in the round, and the body of the sweater is worked flat. So there's lots of variety with the construction on this one, and it's got some really neat texture on it. I think it's got some, I don't know if I wouldn't call it ribbing. I'm still new at this. I don't know what all the terms are, but it's got like vertical stripes, but then it also down near the bottom, it's got some like scalloping motif that is really pretty. I like that. I like the pink one there. That's nice, and I think it really shows it off well. The next one is the Winnie top. It is a sleeveless top. It's designed by Lily Kate France. It's currently $10.69 American, and it fits busts between 28 to 30 and 60 to 62 inches. So it's got a good range of sizes in there. DK weight, cap sleeves, eyelets, it's done in the round. It's got lace edging, which I think is really pretty. I think that kind of ruffly or edge there, I think that's really pretty. It's done top down, V-neck, which I love, and it says delicate lace edgings knit separately and attached using a 3-needle bind off, which I haven't done yet, so that might be one for me to try. This creates a neat ridge around the neckline, armholes, and hem, giving the illusion of lace peeking through from underneath. That one's really pretty. I think it's one of those that, when you have that extra little bit on the neckline and around the bottom of the blouse there, the tee, it just get that little bit of detail can really dress it up, I think, make it look a little fancy schmancy. We have one more new one here. It is a sweater fit for a cow, and that's right, we have a sweater that is the actual size of an actual cow. So this was made in Massachusetts. They have in Old Sturbridge Village, they have a cow parade where they have these like fiberglass statue cows that they dress up, and it's a lot of places have them for like fundraisers, like there's pigs and cows, and I've seen llamas, all sorts of things. Anyway, she made a circular yoke sweater for the cow, which I think it's fun. It's a free pattern. It was bulky weight, of course, which you would have to have. And it is one size. It's steep, which makes sense because, of course, then you can dress a cow and then put like Velcro on the bottom of there and seam them in. It's color work, and it's got a photo tutorial, a written pattern. It's done top down. She's got buttons in there, steeked again, and stranded color work. If you're interested in more, she does have links to her blog there where she was designing the sweater and going through that whole process of designing it and making it and so on and so forth. And if you're going to be in Old Sturbridge Village, Massachusetts, the cows are there till September 28th. Go check them out. It's a fundraiser. And we have 2 patterns that are repeats. We have the Ranunculus, and which I don't really need to say much more about that I haven't said before. I like it, and it is on my list of to-dos. And the SABAI top, which has been, the SABAI top I think has been in 2 or 3 other months roundup. So it's been around for a while. Well, I guess it's just been there since May. So it was been May and June. So 2 other months that has been there. So it's a basic classic sleeveless top I like. And there's one more that made the top 20, but it's actually not available. It says it's temporarily not for sale, but I put it in here anyway because one, it was in the top 20. So it's getting noticed for whatever reason. And it just came out in June 2025. So I'm not sure quite what's going on there. I don't know if there was a problem with the pattern or what was going on, but for some reason it's already temporarily not for sale. But I wanted to put it on here because if and when it comes back available, I wanted you all to be able to see it. So it's designed by Julia Pirro. It's a DK weight tee, size XX small to 6XL. So it's got a huge range for sizes, which is great. It has 46 projects and 76 in the queue. So apparently it was for sale for a while there, at least. I'm not quite sure what's going on there. She doesn't say why, but with those patterns, with those 46 projects, it's got an overall rating of 5 stars with 23 votes and a clarity rating of 5 stars, again with those 23 votes. And the average difficulty is pretty low. So keep that in mind if you're interested in it. See when it comes back available. Again, that is the hot right now for July. I almost forgot what month it was. Next month, when I do the hot right now, I will be coming to you from Fort Worden State Park, where I will be hosting there for a month, and I will give you a little peek into what life is like as a park host. If you're interested in any of these patterns, let me know down below. What caught your eye? Are there any that you really want to do, or any that you're like, I ain't touching that one? Let me know. I'm interested to see what you like. Talk to you later. Bye.